right now, and as expected, it's absolutely a flat start for the benchmark indices. Nifty 50 is above that 24,650 odd mark, while absolutely flat start for the banking index as well. The only index that is showing an uptick of 1% is actually India Wix. But let's talk about the stock-specific action then, and it's Infosys that is one of the top gainers on the Nifty 50 side after the partnership with that Australian company. 1% uptick on this particular counter. Life insurers have been doing well. HDFC Life, SBI Life, they are amongst the top gainers as well. Let's watch out for what the pharma counters are doing after that report suggesting that the pharma tariffs could be weeks away now. And again, we are seeing stocks like Cipla, Dr. Reddy's, Sun Pharma. They are holding on to that shade of green. Apollo Hospitals continues their its run up. It's almost a 6-10% of a gain coming in. But what I see interesting is that select IT counters barring Infosys that is seen to be inching higher, and add to that list is Wipro, HCL Tech, some of the gains coming in on these counters. But the star performer today is Muthoot Finance. Look at the move up there. A 10% upper circuit on Muthoot Finance is what we are getting to see. We have been flagging off that it wasn't just the numbers where the company has performed better than what their peers have done, but a whole host of brokerages have gone ahead and raised their target price, and some upgrades too on the rating coming in. But add to that list is Manappuram Finance that's left no behind, 2.5% gain coming in on this counter as well. So the gold financiers have been doing well, and yes, despite the fact that the gold prices are very near to their record high levels. Along with that, Jubilant Foodworks and Inline Safe, the guidance being retained, a 2% jump on this particular counter as well. And within the IT space, it's Coforge, Wipro. These stocks are also holding on to that shade of green. What's not doing well marginally is actually BEL, ONGC, Tata Steel, Reliance, some of these stocks that are the laggards in today's trading session, but nothing to complain much because no Nifty 50 stock is showing a decline of over 1% as we speak right now. But Snehi, which are the other counters that are buzzing right now?
Well, absolutely, Shrishti. Lots of stock-specific action is what we're seeing right now. Muthoot Finance, of course, that 10% move that we've seen. And like you were mentioning, ONGC, the reason why it's under slight pressure is because there's a downgrade coming in from Motilal Oswal along with a cut in target price. So that's ONGC that's under a slight bit of a pressure. Not much to worry about on that front. You have names like Brigade, NMDC Steel that was up a whole lot of 17% yesterday, continues to trade higher with a 3% uptick. Jubilant, like you were mentioning, is doing okay. Manappuram, you have Manappuram is doing well along with an Alembic. So these are some of the stocks that are doing well. What's slightly under pressure is Deepak Nitrite. A 4% cut is what we're seeing on that stock. NMDC continues to be under pressure, and Deepak Nitrite in pressure on the back of slightly weak set of numbers coming in, big cuts on a sequential basis. Want to see what ABFRL is doing? That's Aditya Birla Fashion Retail, because their loss on a year-on-year basis has expanded. So that stock is holding up pretty okay rather. United Spirits on the back of its earnings will also be in focus. So is the case with BPCL, EIL, IRCTC. Want to see what IRCTC is doing? The net profit is up 7.5% on a year-on-year basis in Q1. So that's IRCTC up 1% as we speak. Nuvama Wealth also net profit has seen an uptick. Shilpa Medicare will be very critical to see because these numbers are also looking good. Consolidated PAT is also up, so about a 1.5% uptick coming in over here. Let's see what ICICI Bank is doing on the back of their reversal of their announcement coming in, wherein now they have reduced their minimum account balance from 15,000 to 15,000 now. That stock absolutely flat, not doing anything in today's trading session. Wipro has partnered with Google Cloud to launch agentic AI solution. So Wipro is also going to be in focus, up a good 1.2% almost coming in on Wipro. And lastly, want to take a look at what Zydus Life Sciences is doing on the back of the closure of the US FDA inspection at their manufacturing plant in Ahmedabad with zero observation. So Zydus, good news flow coming in, stock showing a little bit of a positivity, up 0.6%. So this is where we are at open right now, 24,645. Thereabouts, a 0.1% uptick coming in on the Nifty, and slightly higher than where we managed to close yesterday. So Saumil, the question now is, do you think we could be building on to the gain